This movie is the last movie that is kind of connected to the original movies back in the 80s. The next three movies are reboots. I don't know if they're exactly connected to each other. I will find out when I watch them. Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, and the 2019 Child's Play. But this is the last one that's kind of connected to the very first movie. It gets straight up goofy. I can't water that down. This movie is way too goofy. Um, it's hardly a horror movie. Sure, people die in it, but it's not very scary. There isn't really much elements of horror. It just feels way too much like a comedy. It doesn't feel like a Chucky movie at all. And a lot of the jokes aren't exactly funny, so that doesn't help this movie. Though, surprisingly, Chucky does not make any sexist jokes in this movie. Even though in the very previous one, there was that bitch joke he made. Where he gets put in a child's crib. And there's a child's toy in there and it tells him to spell the word woman. And then he spells the word bitch. And it's like incorrect. And he goes, shows what you know. Like, okay. But yeah, no sexist jokes in this movie at all. None. Very surprising. Just Chucky being an asshole here and there and constantly wanting to say that Glenn is a boy. It's a very odd thing. I think Glenn is supposed to be gender fluid, but at the same time this is a bit of an older movie. I don't know exactly what they're going for. I do know in the Chucky trailer from like a year ago that they did confirm that Glenn is gender fluid, but I don't know if that was what their original plan was. I think it was just supposed to be a funny Chucky and Tiffany can't agree on something thing. And the child doesn't really know either. Because they're, I don't know, it was just very weirdly handled in this movie. I do think that part was interesting, but they didn't do too much with it. It still focuses a lot on Chucky and Tiffany, not that much on Glinda. Glinda only actually appears in one scene. The rest of it, she is still Glenn, so maybe he will appear in the Chucky show, because there's 2 seasons now. Of course, season 2 isn't done yet, it's just starting, but by the time I watch all these movies, it'll probably be done. Plus, I'm probably going to take a break and watch Purge season 2. I still need to finish Iron Fist season 2, that trash. But there really isn't much to talk about for this movie. For a little bit, they try and have them not kill, but Chucky crosses his fingers, so obviously he still kills, but Tiffany really doesn't want to kill, but eventually she kills this guy because he's a bit of a douche. And then she starts killing again, kinda. Actually, she doesn't kill anybody again after that. Then Chucky kills Tiffany again, just like he killed her in the literal last movie. This movie's just a mess. I don't like it, to say the least. I can't find anything really good to say about this movie besides, like, the gore was okay. Some of the effects aren't as badly aged as Bride of Chucky. But this movie just really isn't that good in my opinion. It's just a very weird movie. That's really it. There's also like this kind of meta joke that Jennifer Tilly is in this movie who plays Tiffany. I didn't find it that funny. But then eventually Tiffany goes back into her body. So now Tiffany is Jennifer Tilly. Definitely weird, to say the least. That's about it.